here long before I live under your eyelids.
Graduates? It's working, great. Graduates, distinguished guests, family and friends, welcome to Charles Darwin University's graduation ceremony. My name is Robert Schwert and I have the honour to serve as the Acting Pro-Vice-Chancellor of CDU TAFE at this institution. I'd like to start by acknowledging that we're meeting here on Larrakia country, which always was and always will be Aboriginal land. I pay my respect to elders past, present, and extend that respect to other First Nations peoples here today. My job, other than being the MC, is to explain how today's ceremony will run. Firstly, you've got a few more minutes to send those urgent texts, and then please make sure you switch off your mobile phones before the ceremony starts. You don't want to be that person when the phone rings. Families and friends, we're delighted that you can be with us today. We want you to celebrate the success of these graduates, success of these wonderful graduates, and clap and cheer for all you're worth. There's no noise limits today. We really like to hear a lot of noise and a lot of clapping, even whistling, yelling out, anything that you can think of that might embarrass one of your loved ones. If we need to evacuate the venue, exits are located at the front and the rear of the room. If you hear the evacuation alert, please follow graduation staff instructions. As the academic procession enters, you'll hear the season's fanfare, a signature tune commissioned by the university for grand occasions just as this one. The season's fanfare pays homage to Charles Darwin and maps a journey through the territory, seasons and history. We hope you enjoy listening to it. Today you will also see our university mace. The mace bearer will immediately precede the Chancellor in the academic procession, and the mace will sit on stage throughout the ceremony. Charles Darwin University is committed to the achievements of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples and their communities across the Northern Territory and all of Australia. In recognition of this commitment, you will see our First Nations graduates at this ceremony wearing a unique stole or pin, and the stole is the sash that comes down around the robes. The stoles are based on the design and colours of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander flags. It is a practice we have followed since its inception by the PVC of Indigenous leadership in 2009. Our photographers will be busy taking pictures during the ceremony, and you'll be able to have individual photographs taken after the ceremony. Please also take your own pictures and videos from wherever you are sitting. This is a special occasion and we want you to remember it for a long, long time to come. So now the ceremony. Today's ceremony will be presided over the Chancellor, the Honourable Trevor Riley, AOKC, who will confer the awards on graduating students during the ceremony. When the academic procession takes their place on the stage, please remain standing for the National Anthem. In the early part of the ceremony, Interim Vice-Chancellor and President Professor Fiona Coulson will ask the graduates to stand and then ask the Chancellor to confer all of today's awards, at which point you, the audience, can cheer. Each graduate will then be individually called across the stage and presented. Today we have the graduates from CDU TAFE and the Faculty of Arts and Society, presented by Pro-Vice-Chancellor Manika Jayasinghe, and Higher Degree by Research, presented by Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Research and Community Connections, Professor Steve Rogers. Graduates, you are an integral part of the ceremony and you have a starring role to play on stage. You'll be prompted to line up behind the scenes by one of our ushers, where you will also receive your testimony before being presented to the Chancellor. When it's your turn, walk to the edge of the red carpet as directed and wait for your name to be called. When you hear your name, walk towards the Chancellor, acknowledge them by nodding or touching your left side of your mortarboard, which is the hat, with your left hand. Your tassel should be on the right side. When you reach the middle here, pause and stand next to the Chancellor and turn towards the photographer in the front row for your picture. Then follow the usher's directions to the next available seat in your row. Graduates and guests, please remain seated until the ceremony has finished. We want every graduate to have a full house, whether called first or last, and right at the end of the ceremony, you'll hear one of your fellow graduates address the hall. So no leaving early, please. At the end of the ceremony, the academic procession will form a guard of honour, and graduates, you'll be prompted by the ushers to exit through the guard of honour, which is an amazing experience. It's my pleasure to hand over now to our Associate Director, Alumni and Giving, Mr. David McBain, who will talk to you about staying connected at CDU. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob. Good morning, graduands, and congratulations on your graduation from Charles Darwin University. It's so great to see so many of you here, but I'm just looking, and who has their tassel on the right-hand side of their mortarboard? Everyone should have it on the right-hand side, on the right hand. Everybody's sort of changing over. You'll see why later on. But good morning and congratulations on your graduation from Charles Darwin University. It's so great to see so many of you here. Completing your qualification is a significant accomplishment and a moment to be truly proud of. Today, we're here to celebrate you as you join a vibrant community of CDU alumni. This is a title that you'll carry with you for life, and one that we hope that you'll always wear with honour and pride. Your qualification is more than just a piece of paper. It's a pathway to your future. But your connection with us doesn't end here. As a graduate, we're here to support you as you move forward in your career. And we hope that you'll also inspire and guide future students who in a few years' time will be sitting exactly where you are today. As alumni of CDU, you also have access to a range of exclusive benefits. You can access free professional development through our virtual career centre, use our campus libraries and online resources, and take advantage of free access to LinkedIn Learning. With over 15,000 courses delivered in 7 languages, you can continue to build your skills anywhere and at any time. We'll keep you connected with CDU through our alumni news and social media, and you'll be invited to regular alumni networking events, no matter where you are in the world. You're also now eligible for the CDU Alumni Awards, which recognise our graduates who are making a difference across the globe, our brightest stars who are using their skills and knowledge to do amazing things. Nominations are still open, so if you know someone that's worthy of nomination, please jump online and search for CDU Alumni Awards and nominate them. It's a really easy process. We'll be celebrating our Alumni Awards at a gala dinner at the Darwin Convention Centre on Friday the 23rd of October. It's a great night of celebration, and tickets will go on sale later in the year. Please consider joining us, it's lots of fun. Some of you might have noticed that I'm standing up here with a little crocodile that's dressed like us. This is Charlie, and like you, he's also a member of CDU's alumni community, and I have one for each of you to collect from the Careers Centre just outside those doors after the ceremony. He's our gift to you, a keepsake to remind you of your time at CDU and that time that you stood here on this red carpet and had your photo taken. I hope that you'll stay in touch and share your future successes with us. We'd love to continue to hear about your achievements and where your education with us has taken you. Now, I know it's a very exciting day and maybe a bit overwhelming, which is why I don't expect you to remember much of what I'm saying right now. I'm just standing up here babbling on, really. So in the coming days or weeks, when you've got a spare moment, please do jump online and search CDU Alumni, update your details, and check out all the offers that are available to you as alumni of Charles Darwin University. Congratulations again on your graduation. I'm so excited for you, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you when you come and collect your Charlie at the end of the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, David. So, one thing I must reinforce again is just remember there's no noise limits today. These graduates have worked very hard to achieve their testimonies, so make sure they know it when they come up on stage, please. And just a reminder to please switch off your mobile phones. The ceremony is due to commence shortly. Have a good time, everybody.
Welcome to Charles Darwin University graduation. Congratulations on your achievement. Now you stand ready to create a new world of possibilities. This is your CDU graduation. Graduands, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the academic procession is about to commence. Please stand and remain standing until the national anthem has been sung.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests, graduates, family and friends, welcome. To commence proceedings, I'd like to invite Dr. Billawara Lee, OAM, to deliver the Welcome to Country.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, Darandara, Minikurukoba Bachawa, Damaliju Tukuramanajan, Jijana Bachamana. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Gurumanajan Larriki country. It's really good to be here with you today. My name is Dr. Bill O'Reilly, OAM, but I like to be called Auntie B. I'm a senior elder of the Larriki Nation, the Larriki Academic in Residence for Charles Darwin University, and a senior member of the large local Kabila family, one of the family groups that make up the Larriki Nation. I pay my respects to other elders here today and acknowledge dignitaries, special guests, fellow Gurumanajan Larriki people, family, friends, colleagues, but particularly the graduates. To my brothers and sisters from other First Nations and non-binary people, a warm welcome from my heart. I recognise the strength of spirit and the depth of knowledge that exists in the elders of the past and present, and I know the rich tapestry still runs strong in the mind, body and spirits. The Gurumanajan Larriki people are the first sovereign nations of the Greater Darwin region, and although our lands extend up to 50 kilometres inland, we are saltwater people, and our sovereignty has never been ceded or extinguished. As the Australian First Nations people are the oldest continuous surviving civilisation on Earth, we continue to be the longest enduring teachers, students, linguists, medical practitioners and healers, diplomats, researchers, astronomers, artisans, environmentalists, horticulturists, fire master, water managers, athletes, builders, traders, and many other roles that make us a truly strong, flexible society. One day, I hope that Australia, if not the world, celebrates this rich history, and they understand and learn from our ancient wisdom. Remember, our history is your history. I want to give a heartfelt congratulations to our graduates. You have passed all hurdles to be here today. Your graduation ceremony. I'm so proud of you. I feel that over the years of your study at CDU, together with staff of the university, you have woven a very strong spiritual denala, a little bag or net, which you have put all your hopes and dreams and knowledge into it. And you can carry that on in your life journey. In Gurumanajan Larriki traditional life, we used the denala or dilla bag to hold our bush foods and medicine that we gathered, but also our people of a higher degree, a wisdom keepers, had a spiritual denala that they put all their knowledge and wisdom that they gained over the years into it. And as they travelled in their life journey, they always carried their spiritual denala. Now you have a spiritual denala, and that you can carry on your exciting life journey. Please carry it with pride. Charles Darwin University have given you the knowledge and tools to be a master craftsperson. Please continue to make us proud and never forget, if you ever need us, we will here, as you will always be a member of the CDU family. So it's on that note It's my privilege, on behalf of my fellow elders, past and present, to welcome you all to Wawa-Diraniki, our land. You are walking on Gurumedja Larrakia land. And when you leave, a song vibration will stay with you. So I hope you stay in my country. It's a safe and nourishing one. And I ask the spirits of my ancestors to watch over you while you're here. All I ask in return is that you walk softly on Mother Earth and treat her with love and respect, as the Gurumedja Larrakia people do. Congratulations again. Thank you. Mamang Pachua. Goodbye.
I think we could do a bit better than that, because we spoke about noise earlier. Thank you. Little bit more. Thank you, Dr. Lee, for welcoming us here today, or as we affectionately say, Auntie B. I now invite the Interim Vice-Chancellor and President, Professor Fiona Coulson, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning and welcome to Charles Darwin University. Auntie B, thank you for that very warm welcome to country, and it truly feels like a graduation when Auntie B has delivered the welcome to country. She's been doing that in the entire time that I've been here for the last 4 years, and it just makes it feel really special to be able to have that from Auntie B, our Larrakia academic in residence. And I would like to acknowledge the Larrakia people as the traditional custodians of this land on which we are gathered to celebrate today, and I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I would also like to extend that respect to all First Nations people here today. And it is truly extraordinary as we gather here in the Austin Ash Hall, Gulwa, a name gifted to us by the Larrakia people, that what we are doing here today to celebrate your graduation echoes celebrations that have been held on this land for tens of thousands of years. And you've probably guessed by what we're wearing that today's ceremony has many formalities. We have the welcome to country from Auntie B, and that is, of course, from the traditional custodians. And there are also a number of other time-honoured traditions that we follow. The academic procession, the formal conferring of degrees by the Chancellor, and the wearing of academic dress that connects us to these centuries of scholarship. But with all of these formalities, I'd like to be clear that above all, today is a celebration. It's a celebration of perseverance, of dreams realised, and of futures bright with promise. And we are starting our week of graduations here in Darwin with a slightly smaller ceremony this morning. In today's ceremony, we are conferring 280 awards, and we will have 57 graduands crossing the stage. Across our 8 ceremonies this week, we will have over 2,200 conferrals. We've got graduands from the CDU TAFE and the Faculty of Arts and Society. We have people from business, IT, sport and recreation, tourism, culinary arts, public policy, and more. Graduates have come from across the territory, across Australia, and across the world. And each graduand has had a unique journey to this milestone today. Graduands are soon to be graduates. Graduates who are not only information literate, but ethically and socially just, who are creative and courageous communicators, imaginative and enduring innovators, and culturally responsive in their engagement with First Nations communities and issues. Graduates who we charge to live the vision of Charles Darwin University, to be connected and courageous and make a difference, be it locally, regionally, nationally or internationally. And graduands, as you cross this stage today, you carry with you not just the knowledge, but the support and love of those who have walked here beside you. To the families and friends here today, This achievement is yours to celebrate too. Your encouragement, sacrifice and belief has been instrumental in bringing us to this joyful moment. We are truly delighted that you can be with us. So while we honour academic tradition, let us fill this ceremony with applause, with smiles and with pride. Today we celebrate not just what you have accomplished, but who you've become and the incredible journey that lies ahead. So congratulations to you all, and let the celebrations begin.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. It's now time for today's occasional address. Vicky Lee Lettuce is the Northern Territory's largest McDonald's fast food owner-operator. Starting as a crew person in Townsville in 1988, she's since taken on a wide range of roles, including working with the organisation's head office. In 2007, Vicky made the bold decision to become her own boss, purchasing her first restaurant in Palmerston, Northern Territory. She has now grown her business, owning 7 outlets across Darwin and Katherine with more than 700 employees. Vicky's leadership is grounded in resilience, continuous improvement and a deep understanding of the people and community. Please join me in welcoming Vicky to the stage. Please give Vicky a really warm welcome.
Thank you, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, parents, and also the graduates. I'm really thrilled to be asked to come and speak to you guys today. I've already met a parent and I've got an employee over there, so congratulations, special shout out to them. But it fills me with a sense of pride, not only being asked, but also seeing a lot of young people achieve their goals. And graduation is that day. So hopefully it'll be a magical day, one that you'll remember and one that will stay with you for a long time. I also think today marks a special occasion where one door closes, another door opens, and we get to welcome you into the real world of putting in all those studies that you've done, practicing your theories, learned your own critical thinking, that you come into the workforce now and you put those things into practice and you make the workforce a wonderful place, and you also forge your career. The only thing I would like to ask of you is please stay in the Northern Territory. We need you people to use your skills that you've learned, and we need to drive the Northern Territory to be the best place to live and the best place to work. What you have learned over your years doing your studies, put that into practice in the Northern Territory. I'm pretty sure everyone here knows that staying in the Territory, it's our little secret that the Territory is a great place to live and work. So that would be my ask. We need the next business owners, we need the next entrepreneurs, we need the next project managers, we need the next retail supervisors, and you guys in the room are the people to do it. The Northern Territory economy won't continue to go on. Well, it needs to go on strong, but we need you guys to do it. So that would be my ask of you. And I know that I was talking to Trevor earlier, and I said to him, it's a funny thing when you enter the workforce, sometimes you can have a good boss and sometimes you can have a terrible boss, but you're going to learn from both. And the other funny thing is sometimes some friendships are really forged when you have a terrible boss. So that's something I thought that would get more of a laugh, but sorry. There's always something to learn, and the workforce is it. But the Northern Territory needs you to stay here. That would be my only selfish ask of you today. Apart from that, enjoy the day. Again, thank you for asking me to come up and speak. I know that no one will look after your career more than you. You will have plenty of bosses in your lifetime, but it'll be you that will have to forge your own career and look forward to all the milestones that you had. And I know this is just the start of many wonderful careers in front of you. So thanks again for having me here, and enjoy the celebration. Thank you.
Thank you, Vicky, for your inspirational words. To our graduates, please accept these flowers as a token of our appreciation. I think we're getting pretty close now, because I now invite the Vice-Chancellor to commence the conferring of the awards.
This is another one of those formalities. Would all of the graduands please stand? Chancellor, as Vice-Chancellor of Charles Darwin University, I submit to you candidates for awards as set out in this official list of graduands. I certify that those listed have satisfied the requirements for the award of those degrees, diplomas and certificates.
Thank you, everyone, and welcome to this wonderful occasion. As Chancellor of Charles Darwin, thank you, I'll start that again. Welcome on this wonderful occasion where I make a speech twice. As the Chancellor, I hereby admit to their respective awards the candidates whose names appear in the official list of graduands. Congratulations, well done. Family and friends, please welcome our graduates.
Would all graduates please take their seats? I now call upon Deputy Vice-Chancellor, First Nations Leadership, Professor Ruth Wallace, to acknowledge our First Nations graduates today.
Thank you, Rob. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and most importantly, our graduates, it's just wonderful to be here with you. I start by acknowledging Auntie B. Thank you for your warm welcome. Thank you for your guidance and for your support of so many of our students. It's always a privilege to work with you. As a proud Aboriginal woman, it is both a privilege and a profound honour to stand before you today. This moment, this ceremony, is more than a celebration. It is a testament to courage, to perseverance, and to the power of education to transform lives and communities. As we witness the names of 149 TAFE and 45 higher educations First Nations graduates appear behind me, let us pause and reflect. Each name represents a story of late nights, early mornings, sacrifices made, and dreams pursued. These are stories of strength, of resilience, and an unwavering commitment to growth. To our First Nations graduates, you have walked a path that has demanded more than just academic effort. You have carried the weight of history, of community and of hope. You stand tall, not just as graduates, but as leaders, as change makers, and as futures of the nation. Your achievements are personal milestones, but they're also collective victories. They echo through your families, your communities, and across the lands you represent. As someone who spent my career advocating for Indigenous knowledge systems, community-led education, I see in you the embodiment of everything we strive to do. When education is grounded in respect, culture and purpose, it becomes a force for transformation. You are the living legacy of those who came before and the guiding light for those who are yet to follow. So as you step forward into the next chapter of your journey, carry with you the lessons, the connections and the spirit of this moment. Let your future be shaped not only by ambition, but by compassion, wisdom and a deep sense of responsibility to those around you. May your paths be bold, your voices be heard, and your impact be lasting. close by saying a final congratulations and to let you know we honour you, celebrate you, and believe in you. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Wallace. I now call upon the Acting Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Monika Jayasinghe, to present graduates from the CDU TAFE and the Faculty of Arts and Society.
Thank you, Rob. Chancellor, in my capacity as Pro-Vice Chancellor, I present to you for the award of Certificate 3 in Retail Services, Sophie Lee Cook, Declan Cross,
Hello everyone. I was very surprised about Georgetown because it's very awesome, but thank you for all. Thank you so much.
Certificate 2 in Retail Services, Fazio Madondo, Maria McCarthy, Certificate 2 in Workplace Skills, Charlotte Jade Convey. Certificate 3 in Baking, Lisa Marie Hemes. Grace Rupindra. Benjamin Michael Tigbroom. Certificate 3 in Barbering, Thach Thao Nguyen. Lonis Zagorianos. Certificate 3 in Beauty Services, Jangwa Un. Natalie Lernbaum Rowe. Certificate 3 in Commercial Cookery, Georgie Gialoris. Caitlin Isabel Julian. Certificate 3 in Fitness, Hongdan Zhu. Certificate 3 in hairdressing, Charlize Joanne Anderson. Charlie Rose Byers. Mia Carlson. Bella Rose Fall. Chloe Marie Gray. Katerina Kalikazros. Chloe Glenys McElroy Moy. Umapon Sanmong Kom. Mary Ann Strachan. Tao Thi Thatch. Certificate 3 in retail, Irene Lai. Grace Castillo Peterakis. Certificate 4 in business and Certificate 4 in leadership and management, Conio Norris. Certificate 4 in kitchen management, Siti Nuren. Long Hong Tin. Certificate 4 in project management practice, Laios Fenvisi. Beata Janko. Tanya Jocelyn Vergara. Diploma in Business, Patricia Santos. Diploma of Hospitality Management, Delia Emmanuel. William Lim. Huang Yui Nguyen. Thi Tan Tan Nguyen. Tan Chin Min Fan. An Keith Tran. Nok Hua Tran. Eni Vijaya. Eric Vinaro. Diploma of Hospitality Management and Certificate 4 in Kitchen Management, and Tuan Tran. Diploma of Human Resource Management, Alexandra Mary Craig. LP Nagar. Diploma of Project Management, Luis Cristiani. Christopher Castello Rizios. Vishnu Lim. Pei Phao Luin. Bachelor of Business, Luca Frances Noonan. Irene Vatepo. Bachelor of Digital Enterprise, Mohai Menu Raman. Master of Business Administration, Sustainable Enterprise, Jingjing Zhu. Master of Business Administration, Sustainable Leadership, Shailaja Doju. Puspa Teleja Pan. Master of Public Policy, Laina Lavaka. Hannah Grace Wills. Chancellor, that concludes the graduate presentation for CDU TAFE and the Faculty of Arts and Society. I now call upon the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research and Community Connection, Professor Steve Rogers, to present the CDU Doctor of Philosophy graduate.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduands, fellow CDU colleagues. A Doctor of Philosophy, or PhD, is the highest postgraduate qualification that can be awarded for formal academic study. Now, you're at a university this morning, so you're going to have a bit of a history lesson. The English word doctor comes from the Latin dociendi, meaning teacher or instructor. The first licentia dociendi, license to teach, were awarded in the 12th century by the Catholic Church, probably by somebody wearing similar clothes to what I'm wearing now. The first university to issue the licentia dociendi was the University of Paris in 1213. A PhD involves in-depth, focused research conducted over an extended period of between 3 and 5 years, or in the case of part-time students, up to 10 years. The research outcomes presented as a thesis are assessed by a panel of national and international academic experts who determine whether the research delivers an original and significant contribution to knowledge in the particular field of study. The candidate graduating today has met these very demanding criteria. We've already heard that First Nations people are the original researchers, scientists, teachers, technologists, and environmentalists of the land we gather on today, with a culture and knowledge dating back over 60,000 years. In recognition of this, CDU presents to our PhD graduates a gift of cultural significance. Each graduate will receive a plaque that features the Wise One artwork. Wise One was designed by CDU First Nations student artist Sharona Bishop. This gift symbolises wisdom and spiritual presence. Chancellor, in my capacity as Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Research and Community Connection, I present to you Min Kwok Bin Kwan. For their thesis titled Impact of Cigarette Branding and Industry Reputation on Attitudes and Behaviours, Empirical Evidence from an Emerging Market, as supervised by Professor Stephen Bird, I now present to you Dr. Min Kwok Bin Kwan. Chancellor, that concludes the PhD presentation.
Thank you, Professor Rogers. To the family here at the front, sensational applause there earlier. We've got another 2 graduations today, if you're interested in attending. I would now like to welcome La'aina Lavaka, who will speak on behalf of our graduates.
Whataptapu ki he ipotasi o loto tatau. Ka koe otua o kune awhio I ho tau hao haonga. Whatapu ke hau eiki o kutaka he pangaini. Whatapu ki haa whakaolunga o tonga si mātua nau whai ho tau toka ngai ki na whakalau maari e. Whatapu ke si kau whai ako, kai pē ke si kau ako. Ngahi mātua, pēr moi ngahi whaamiri, I he ngahi poupou, ko toa pē ko tau kau whakataha, he maalari, he aho whakakoloani. Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, and respected faculties, welcome and greetings to you all. To my fellow graduates of 2026, and to all of your families and friends here today, welcome and greetings to you all. Whatapat whoki, ki o tau kautaki, o tau community tonga I tau inini. Whatap whoki ki he kau whaafi whaalangilangi, kai pehe ki ha sola moha vulangi, o kumea he polkalamani. Kai omi mua hangofua he neo ospuaki pe I tau mua. Te ria na kakapa o koko tuani, ke ne toloa ke whaahinga mateaki, tau whawhaani whai hono ngahi, pe au maahi. Isa ha maahi, kua ake o whakafunga ahi. Tau tafe sino I vai, hono ngahi matawai, he ko whakatau hope ki tahi mo tahi. Pea mo oni pe lea, kai ai pe manu vai vai, I he whaangota ai lulutai. A special thank you to two special mentors and lecturers of public policy, Susan Edwards and Kate Golebiowska of the Northern Institute, who are behind my nominations. I thank you both for your continued support and guidance. I promise to respect the allocated time today, although CDU did knowingly select an islander for this speech. So at this point, any timing issues are really a shared responsibility. And I think some of my allocated speech time was already beautifully used by the singing from my Northern Territory Tongan family earlier. When I first arrived in the Northern Territory 5 years ago, I only knew one person who is now my husband, Falisiwa Lawaka. Now through this journey, I found an entire community here in Darwin, my Siastonga Hoeki family, and my husband's extended Northern Territory family, the Fofoanga of Darwin, Northern Territory. A special shout out to my husband, Falisiwa Lawaka. Siva, although you and your Fofoanga men sang night after night with guitars, ukuleles, and keyboards, somehow my microphone and speaker from inside the house always managed to compete with you all. But truthfully, through every thesis chapter, assignment, and stressful deadlines, and every season we thought we would never make it through, you never gave up. Like many couples navigating university life, we had our moments, but through it all, you stayed and rode the storms, the lightning, and sometimes the silence. Your company kept me going through some of the longest nights of this journey. And now that graduation is finally here, I no longer need to stay awake all night studying, which means, Siva, we can finally start working on your snoring. Because study season is over, I no longer need help staying awake at 2 o'clock in the morning. Thank you. A special loving acknowledgement to my mother and father, who are not here with me physically today, but whose strength and sacrifices and unwavering belief in me remain a part of my achievement that I carry. This here today, everyone, is who my family is, and it teaches us, through the highs and lows of our academic journey, we don't always have to be bound by blood. So to all of you here today, malo au pito, I he tutafaaki, I he poupou moi ofa. My name is La'aina Lisa Lawaka, and today alongside my fellow graduates from many different faculties and disciplines, I graduate with a Master's of Public Policy from the Faculty of Arts and Society. I stand here today as a proud Australian-born Tongan, someone shaped by two worlds that both taught me not only how to learn, but how to endure. At times, balancing those identities were not always easy, but education became the common ground between them, a place where both parts of me belonged fully. My early learning was deeply influenced by the spirit of Atenisi Institute, founded by Professor Elisa Futahelu. In the small kingdom of Tonga, Atenisi, which is translated into English as Athens, reflects something deeply meaningful, that education and learning were held with such importance that they echoed the birthplace of formal academic learning in ancient Greece. But Atenisi was never only about passing exams. It taught us questions, ideas, challenge assumptions, and understand the deeper purpose of knowledge. And years later, here at Charles Darwin University, I realized something important. Education is not about how fast you move, it is how deep you grow. And perhaps that is why a quote often attributed to Plato has stayed with me throughout this journey. The beginning is the most important part of the work. And in the Tongan culture, there's a metaphorical proverb that says, "Kaiai pe manu vai vai, I he whaangota ai lulutai." The lulutai, known in English as the frigate bird, is found only in the roughest parts of the seas. But what makes the lulutai special is not only its strength, but its perseverance. As it returns from the waters, few other birds can endure, carrying food. Pieces fall from its mouth, and they fall into the calmer waters, feeding the smaller and weaker creatures along the way. And I think there is something deeply meaningful in that for all of us graduating today. Because this journey was never only about earning a degree. Many of us balance study with work, family, culture, faith, responsibility, and sometimes even uncertainty within ourselves. There were moments we doubted ourselves, moments where exhaustion became normal, moments where simply continuing felt like an achievement in itself. But education asks something powerful of us, not only intelligence, but resilience. And perhaps that is why the words of Plato and the wisdom of the lulutai speaks so beautifully together. True learning begins when we have the courage to enter difficult waters, and its greatest purpose is found in how we return to strengthen others. So today is not only a celebration of qualification, it is a celebration of resilience, of families who carried us, communities who supported us, and every graduate here who kept moving forward when the path ahead was uncertain. Malo aupito, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2026.
Thank you, La Ina, and for a truly wonderful speech and an absolutely amazing musical interlude. And please accept these flowers on our behalf as a token of our appreciation. Well done. I now call upon the Chancellor to deliver the charge to graduates.
But before I do that, I want to say I've seen a whole lot of speeches on behalf of graduates, and that one was very special, and that performance was extraordinary. So thank you very much. Now, graduates, if you wouldn't mind standing, well, even if you would. It's a bit fortunate for me because you're in the dark and I can't see you. But as newly conferred graduates of Charles Darwin University, it is at this stage in proceedings that we conduct a turning of the tassel ceremony. Now, this is your final test. If you fail this, we take back your qualification. It is a long-standing university tradition that officially symbolises your transition from graduand to graduate of Charles Darwin University. Now, please get this right. Please now move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left. Wonderful, you all passed. I charge you as graduates to maintain a commitment to lifelong learning, to strive for truth, integrity and compassion, to contribute to your chosen profession and by the application of your abilities to support and nurture the communities of which you are part. I charge you to take with you the spirit and resilience of the Northern Territory, to walk softly but proudly in the knowledge of your profession. May your achievements bring honour to your university, your chosen profession, and to yourself. Good luck and congratulations.
Would all graduates please take your seats? In preparation for your Guard of Honour and the closing of the ceremony.
Every new day begins with a choice. The choice to make time for what really matters. To use every opportunity to work toward our goals. And to make every day count. Once we committed, we knew it was possible. Today is a time to celebrate and reflect on what we achieved. It wasn't always easy. We had our doubts. And the juggle seemed impossible. The early mornings and the late nights. When the inspiration was not there. The search for perfection. We just wanted to get it right. But for every challenge faced, we always had the end in sight. We found our inner strength and determination. We found support along the way. We used perseverance and passion to reach our potential and to find our new world. It all comes down to this moment. A feeling that will live with us forever. To share with the ones who've inspired us. To become the person we were meant to be.
Now, I do get to say graduates. It's got a very nice ring to it compared to graduands. So graduates, distinguished guests, families and friends, the procession will now prepare to form a Guard of Honour for our newest graduates. The Chancellor and the Vice-Chancellor then invite you to join them in the Student Square, in fact all of us, For a celebratory drink to mark this special occasion, please now stand with the procession, remaining standing until the graduates have left the room.